Guys, we're live. How's it going?
Amazing.
That's a bad.
Nice. You know what we're here for. You know what this is. So who wants to give me the read? We're just going straight in media. Seriously, how's it going, guys? John, me, Gibby, Orion, Creature down there in the bottom left, also known as Eric. Get right.
I just found out Deathloop has almost 4,000 reviews on Steam, and it's mixed, and I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Deathloop?
Yeah.
It's the Dishonored creator?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're really well known for fucking up PC games and like having them be really graphically fucked up at the start of their releases. So I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
So
is it actually
company, isn't it?
good though?
Like I think that the game's good. It's just lots of graphical bugs and glitches. Like it doesn't really
Oh,
run.
I was just really annoyed when we got 4 trailers every single like gaming news event. Every single, like, I'm tired of it. I don't give a fuck anymore.
This week on the team reviews games.
Yeah.
Oof. This reminds me of G4. You guys remember G4?
No.
Like
All right, who wants to do the recap? We're done. John, Kushim, you do the recap.
All right, Kushim will do the recap as Kushim, telling it to Perrin. Harry?
Aaron, yeah.
Aaron.
Oh, hey guys.
No, that's Mika's mom.
Hello, Miga. Oh, I'll do it as Miga's mom.
Do it as
Oh, the boys came up. All right, there was 4 of them. They came. Oh my God, it already hurts my throat. This is terrible.
Mike Wazowski.
First of all, it was my darling Miga. He comes in with a fireball. He goes bam, and everybody goes flying. Now, then, there was this beautiful boy, with scaly, all sorts of hotness. He slows everyone down so they can't do shit. I can see the steam rising off of him. And then this other one. Oh, this scaly guy with 4 eyes. Oh, he was the hottest one. He goes up to the big one. The biggest rat, the meanest motherfucker in there. And he goes a whomp with the... with the biggest pickaxe I've ever seen. Oh boy, I tell you. So anyway, some other people do some more stuff. There's a giant explosion of grenades. There's a bug boy flying around. Whatever. People end up, my precious boy, he saves us, and his friends, they come. Kushim said, yeah, we also found there's a place that spawns more creatures, rat creatures. Found some cool rocks, and we found a note that says somebody's coming.
All right.
Meager is magicked.
Yeah, Meeker got magicked.
Meeker got magicked? Was that
Oh,
like
then it
Freddy
wore
got
off.
fingered?
It wore off already.
Yeah,
It lasted
wore
like
off.
an hour. It did nothing. We don't
Oh,
know
that's-
what it
that's
does.
right.
Oh,
right.
yes. You got magic.
Out of character, we
Yeah.
know it's a divination spell of some kind, but in character, we had no idea
Indeed.
what it
It
was.
is the 23rd by my count of this calendar, meaning you guys are scheduled to miss the Tyrant on Ice. I am so happy I don't have to do that again.
No, there's things I have to do there when that happens. Remick sent me a whole thing.
Unfortunate for you. You guys are in Sanctuary. You have just completed your long rest. Some of you, after that battle, have unlocked new magics, Have we all rolled for hit points for our carry up level ups?
I did
For
last time.
Meager and Yugu.
I believe I did as well.
Yeah, I believe I did.
Alrighty.
Wrong about that.
Well then. With the party now gathered somewhere in Sanctuary, assumedly you spent time in just a, probably abandoned government building from the old regime. What would you guys like to do? Let's get rid of that.
Weren't we
Are
supposed to meet with Perry the platypus?
Who?
The
Or,
king.
sorry, Perrin the king.
Our Lord and Savior, Perrin, the King of Sanctuary? Democratically elected, by the way.
I'm a Democrat, by the way.
I suppose you guys can start there, having reconvened within the keep itself, up north, the very edge, at the highest point within Sanctuary's interior mountain range. Oop. My map's a little skewered. Why is my map skewered?
Keyword?
Skewered. With sewer skewers. There we go.
You.
Yeah, there we go. It was off by a single 1 by 1. Perrin is there, along with some other people. Your mom, for one, got him. She is there hanging out, playing the role of grandmother to a young girl who is maybe 3 or 4 years old. There is a few... Oh my god, where's my Sanctuary character list, guys? It's gone. I don't have it. It is... Sanctuary characters docs. Alright. There's that cat person who was saved along with your mother, Mr. Meager. Who is now wearing studded leather armor, got a sick cloak on, doing a rapier dagger mix. Not drawn, of course. Perrin sitting on his throne. Now he's got like a sick eye patch on. It seems like he's been role-playing as a pirate recently, or he got shot in the face in the last battle. Who knows? You haven't seen him. You haven't talked to him. There are a number of other people, but when they speak, we'll get to them. I don't know if they're gonna be important. I don't know if they're gonna even want to talk to you guys.
I'm curious about this cat lady.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, imagine caring about a cat lady. Good.
Indeed. We'll focus on those three, and I won't drown you in NPCs and names you won't ever remember anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, you look at Catman, buff, big boy who speaks like a frog that has been skewered by a shish kebab. You see your mom, Mr. Meager, hanging out, being a grandmother, and you see this cat person speaking with the king. You all arrive, and Perrin... Fuck. How does it go? I gotta pull on my... I gotta pull on my throat. Hello, my friends! It is I, Perrin!
That's not
Hello,
right.
friends.
It's close
Perrin.
enough.
No, it's not. It's not right at all.
You're adding too much mom into it.
You're right. I'm
It's more
going
like,
mom.
hey, guy! Not less goofy for Ricky, but...
Hey guys, how's
Oh,
it
hey,
going?
everybody! It's Perrin! There we go!
Yeah.
I had to find the key. It's hey, everybody! How's it going?
Jesus.
Well, that's
Good
Lord
friend.
Perrin.
Nav is gonna point at his eye.
Oh! Yes! I got shot by a gun rat! It bounced off my energy shield, but, it took the eye with it.
What? How does that happen?
It's a great question. I think they're using experimental ammunition.
Can't you get someone to
Good to
restore
know.
that for you? With magic or something? I mean, you're a king after all.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about magic.
His mom has healing potions. Those might work.
She waves.
Can I stop him from doing that as soon as he said his mom has?
Give
I
me
attempt to tell
a insight check and then a dexterity check of some kind. Because you have to okay, you don't even know what he's gonna say. And then Kushim is like, his mom has healing potions. And Perrin's like, yeah, but it doesn't rejuvenate organs, right? I can't just splash healing potions in an empty eye socket and expect it to grow a new eyeball.
Oh, I see.
It's okay.
Only
I just
wounds,
lost
then?
a point of dex.
Well, I do have some good news for you. We did kill all of the rats. And
I heard.
That's gonna hold up the decayed head of Old Muskie.
Oh my god. He throws a rock at you. He just picks a rock off the ground and throws it at your head. What's your AC? Where'd my dice go?
Run instinctively throws it forward, he's like, as if throwing it forward towards Perrin.
Dude, what the fuck? He
grabs
will
the rock.
hit you with a rock. That's like an adjusted
We'll pick it up.
22 or 26 or something. Dealing. As soon as you produce the head, he's gonna do 1d4 plus 5 to you. Someone roll that. Okay, there we go. He will deal 8 points of bludgeoning damage to you as you produce a head. He throws a rock instinctively. Kushim's like, holy shit. The rock. Stopping you from throwing the bag where a small child is. You fuck. Could you maybe not be so barbarous in my town?
Eh?
Well,
There's a small child here.
Guys.
Yeah. Meager's mom is
There's a small
currently
child.
acting as grandmother, too. It's the third time.
Oh,
I've said it.
okay. I didn't realize this was all one scene.
All
It's
one
not my
scene.
child.
All in the throne room. Yes, Meager, we know.
Who are
not
you,
your
child?
It's not my child.
child.
Just putting that out there.
Okay.
She and Meager's mother. Do we have a name for her yet? Margaret?
Yeah, I believe I put it down as Margaret.
Okay, I think it's Margaret. The child is with Margaret currently, maybe 10 feet back behind the throne, sitting on a play rug where they are fucking around with wooden horses and stuff like that. Figurines, dolls, action figures, if you're in a young man named Gibby. Perrin calls, well, he'll stand up, kind of awkwardly, and commend, I suppose, your mission? My sister Roni, he says, pointing to the cat female woman. She told me all about your exploits and your murder of, Old Muskie. Good job.
Oh, is that your biological sister? Or is it like kinship type of way?
What does that mean?
What are you implying, Negan?
We're both cat
Yeah,
people.
I know. That's
it
why
not
the
clear?
quote kinship.
Mika, are you being racist?
No,
Oh,
I was
Are you
wondering
saying
if
that, are you saying
the
that all
true.
cat people are related, Mika?
I thought you weren't from Ugarest. What the fuck?
Oh no, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a just a sign of affection type deal of it being similar. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna shut up.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
You two have the same mother?
Yes. And
What?
Roni will speak up. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with that one? Like, Roni just points at Meager. It's like, did he, like, take a head injury? What?
To be fair,
How-
he was gunned down by a gun rat and bitten.
Okay. Well,
I'm not sure he understands biology.
I do.
anyway.
Oh, good. He
Roni
understands
says.
biology.
So, anything else you found over there? I know you got treasure.
We found this scroll. Do I have the scroll? Someone probably else has the scroll.
I have the scroll.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I definitely have the scroll. Run will simply say, we found something of international importance that we think we're sending someone that we know to investigate it. I know you and I both share a hatred of Ozark, but it seems like he must be involved in this sort of incident. For there seems to be a portal to some sort of strange dimension on that island. There were creatures that are not of this place that came out of it. Creatures that we fought before.
Yeah, the foul ones.
Yeah.
Perrin knows. He's been fighting these rat guys for a while now.
So there's apparently a portal of some kind because foul ones came out of a hole in the earth. So we're seeing that Ozark is able to talk to the right people about potentially stopping that in this area if they can do that. Or working with people within this area to stop it at least.
Okay, this is a question from John the DM. How? How did this occur?
Shade, I believe.
Shade, we talked to Shade
Yeah.
before the end of the last session.
Did you?
Yeah, I called Shade and he didn't speak to me, but he just listened and like I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
go look into it.
Understood.
Normal Shade fashion.
That's ringing a bell now. Okay. John's having some memory issues, guys. Don't worry. Perrin processes this information, slowly nods his head. I shall send some of our lizard allies to look over it, to make sure nobody fucks with it. Maybe bury it.
Could we ask a favor? Maybe.
I'm all ears.
Well, you see, the reason we came was to save the nice old woman you have, Mr. Marvel's mother. Do you have a airship we could take back to Tulsa?
No, we don't have any airships. The Confederation built that airship because it was like their standard or something to bring us into the fold of their overall Confederation. We don't even have... Yeah, we don't have any airships.
Do you know the fastest way we could get back to Toast?
The City of Blinding Lights? Question mark?
And I assume
Friends,
this
there's so much to discover around here. Are we really going back so soon?
Well, I don't think we should be going anywhere with my mother. Shardy.
He's scrappy.
been- Well, she's been put in much danger already.
And stay here.
It does seem very safe.
We
There's
have
almost
just
a-
shattered an
how do you say
army
it?
of ratmen.
Safe-
A sanctuary, if you will. God, what a dumb name my town has.
But does it seem like a safe place to stay?
I'm going to whisper to Runt, who seems to be kind of like quiet, and say, the fact that my mother is a healing potion maker is kind of concerning that he wants alchemist that it's concerning that he wants her to stay. If
Perrin doesn't.
Well-
If that's
well-
what you're implying. Are
no,
you-
no, Kashim.
Okay.
But we kind of need her back in Tulsa, right?
Runt's gonna kind of whisper over. Yeah, I suppose if we absolutely need someone, we could probably bother Shade again and tell him that we need Irithil and the Judgment of Longing to come and pick us up. And we could probably go to the City of Blinding Lights or another place with a airship port or something to that effect, and be picked up as opposed to having to travel all the way back by ourselves. Considering the importance of your mom, I'm sure the tyrant will at least force Irithil to make the trip.
Okay. Sir Perrin?
Yes!
I know there are spiders on the outskirts that you guys use to keep pests in control. Is there a way to get past them to City Blind Light easily? Because we had to track through them. We didn't find any, but they were potentially could have eaten us.
Well, if you take... Yes, there is a way around.
Well, could I request a notes from that after the meeting?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Hey, well, I don't know what your objective is here. But, you know, you helped us out. We want to help you out.
Well, what is your opinion on joining Pulse as a whole, as part of like some continental alliance?
Strategically unviable?
Why do you say that, friend?
You're all the way on the other side of the continent. And
Oh,
have
well,
no
we
way
have
of getting
means.
to us at all or easily.
We came here. It was not difficult. They could send more people like us.
Well, perhaps then, not official, if you see where I'm going with this, but more of like a undisclosed agreement. More of like, we support you, you support us, should something happen, but it isn't a super formal thing that the world, you know, and it's like not like a declaration of alliance like Tulsa has with other places.
Maybe a friendship.
I don't know what you're asking. We're already allies. We're part of the Confederation of City-States.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nobody ever tells me anything important.
He just sighs.
This is why we're not
Never
the political
mind.
team.
Anyway,
There
obviously,
was one other
if we
thing,
could
friend.
help, we would, but we're kind of on the other side of a continent, so,
I
like,
understand.
sure,
Is
if
it
you're
possible-
here, we'll help you, but
Yeah, is it possible to table that favor for another time then? For when we potentially need it?
of course.
Then I think that we shall do that for now.
Understood.
We shall ask upon your help later.
What's the state of the war with the rat people? Is it finished? Was it just a battle and then it keeps going, or?
So, Roni will speak up. She is the actual tactical officer in here. Her brother is a meathead, to say the least. They're currently retreating. Southward, eastward. No, westward, not eastward. We are trying to follow them to see where their base camp is, if they have, like, an actual home, or if they are dogs of another city-state, or more than just wild creatures. They are in full rout. Their leadership is dead. No large part thanks to you all. And we've killed their last gun rat, so...
Well, Be careful. We think that someone might be coming.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure I can say more than that. Uh, I've been told that I say too many things, but don't let your guard down just yet.
Could you be a little bit more specific? Like,
Okay, Runt's gonna just sigh and say, it was the world pillar on the note, right? I'm not misremembering.
It
I
said
thought that-
Hephaestus Tower.
Base
Don't
of
think
the
World
tower,
Pillar.
Okay. Are you familiar with Hephaestus Tower?
yes? It's on
Well-
the northern island. Well, the lake island in Lake Benegal.
Ooh.
We have
Ooh.
this note here that we got after killing Old Muskie and his crew that someone or something is expecting him to deal with Sanctuary as a whole, expecting them to win, and then meet them there, whoever this mysterious benefactor or overseer is.
She will ask for the note.
I'll hand her the note.
She will read it, and John will read it again. Because he can't remember what he... What do you write down, guys?
I can read it off of my notes.
Read it off of your notes. I think I wrote it down physically.
I know that I wrote it down. I don't know where it went.
I found it.
Note.
It is actually
Okay,
written
never
down
mind.
in real life.
Verisimilitude.
She will show the note off to Perrin, who will read it one-eyed. Then say that's very concerning. That tower, no one's been in it. The local tribe there lives outside of its protective field.
The local tribe of
The lizard folk that you
Yeah.
encountered. And she
Well-
begins to gesture to Yugu, but then, like, stops. It's like, he's not part of that tribe.
I am not, but they were very kind to me. I think they're good people. Maybe we could
They are.
ask them about it.
Well, if you wish to avoid the giant spiders, you will be speaking with them anyway. They will have to ferry you across the lake, and then, get you to a strip of land that connects the two lakes.
Suppose that will be our next objective, barring trying to get Miga's mother back home, Tulsa.
She speaks up, like throwing a toddler into the air and catching her. Oh, I don't mind hanging out with the tribes. They're cool lizard people. They got the totems and stuff. She just, like, stares awkwardly forward as she kind of looks at you and then, like, looks away. Like, oh, what am I saying? I'm embarrassing myself.
Well,
Awkwardness
Dean.
seems to run in the family, guys.
how do we feel about talking with some more of our lizard friends and asking about this tower while we wait for Tulsa to send someone to pick us up?
I would
Yeah.
love to. Yeah. They were nice people. I was planning to do that myself. I wanted to go hunting with them. Felt good.
Yeah, didn't they say something about a red tribe?
Well, I actually don't know about that. The color I am. I don't know about any red tribes. They seem to think highly of me, so I think that's why they're so nice.
Oh yeah, maybe if you ask them, they're more willing to cooperate.
I actually I'm nervous that I tell them that I'm not from there. They might be less nice.
We can always
friend.
tell them afterwards.
Nav, are you just T-posing on these people? Is there some internal monologue going on?
Eric, yes. Nav, I don't. I don't know. I don't think so. He can't be a dick and he can't be a smartass right now. So I feel like he's just kind of looking around, like do 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 do.
Gosh, I can't wait to go on an adventure when all these boring people stop talking.
Yeah.
Right? I can't wait. I can't wait until the next time I get to hit something.
Oh, okay. We're going for that engine of destruction
Wow,
really quick,
Hey,
aren't we?
you shoved me this direction.
I did not know such thing.
Challenge the first seal.
Yeah,
Challenge the
by the
first
way,
seal.
could you just challenge the first seal? Just real quick. Okay. Well, Perrin senses this meeting is coming to a close. Hands back the paper to Runt, misses Runt a little bit. Is kind of surprised that he managed to hit you with a rock when he can't hand you a piece of paper.
Is he doing the Phil Ken 7 depth perception thing?
Yeah, basically. He's just like, oh wait, you're more to my left, excuse me. Sorry for throwing the rock. But please take the rat head that's been just rotting for a week out of here.
Eh.
I think almost 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks now.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Well. I'm gonna go back to being a king. You guys have fun.
Okay. I suppose.
Okay, friend.
We'll go and speak with the tribe then. Unless there's anything else you need of us. I suppose you know how to contact us.
Nope.
Would
See you later.
We'll be with the lizard people.
Would you like a way to contact us?
He just kind of stares blankly forward and
I'm
goes to
gonna
start shaking people's hands like this is
I'm-
a presidential thing to do.
I'm gonna look at his sister and with like a look of like
She's just like behind Perrin, just like go along with it. Just go. He's an idiot.
alright. Right, so Perrin's gonna go for the handshake, Runt's gonna go up and he's gonna do the smile and wave. So Perrin's gonna stand there awkwardly while Runt just smiles and waves at him.
Okay.
They're both gonna do this weird awkward thing where they just stand there waiting for someone else to do something.
Oh shit! I want to become famous. Hang on. You were getting
Oh,
banned.
shit.
Banned. Perfect. Okay. You awkwardly
Meeger's-
do that. He steps over you, goes to shake Kushim's hand. Then Meager,
Team will give him a hug.
Yugu. You give him a hug. He embraces your hug. Pats you heavily on your flanks. Goes to Nav. He gives him a fist bump. Ends with Yugu and Meager. Nice.
Because everyone did their own unique thing, I don't know what to go for. So, like,
Okay.
Just
He just grabs you and just like picks you up and moves you next to your mother. All right, have a
you.
good trip.
yay.
well,
Thanks, Margaret, for babysitting. And she's just like,
That's Helen.
anytime, hon. It's Helen?
I found out, it's Helen.
It's
Helen
Helen.
Langley.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Helen. Usually all my stuff's from Resident Evil games when I can't think of anything. So, it sticks to the pattern so far. You can all depart with Meager's mother. Fuck. No, I can't do it after Gibby and fucking John over here nailing the New York smoker accent.
Meager, it's time to go, Meager.
Good job, sweetie.
Good job, sweetie. I'm so proud of you.
I think John adds like a little New Jersey type vibe to it.
Maybe.
The little bit Dr. Mrs. the Monarch.
See, I was surprised when he started doing it because like Gibby lives in New York. I expect him to know how to do it. John's in fucking Australia, and I'm like, do you know this person?
I watch a lot of
Do you know this woman?
She's my next door neighbor. And she flies out of her cocoon.
Well then, with your meeting complete, Ronnie will follow you out. to do a more tactical assessment of your options, as well as lead you out of the gate itself. She has to go speak with some tribal people anyway. She'll just accompany you and totally make sure you're not murder hobos about to rob the town.
What? No.
Thanks, Runt.
Okay, when was the last time I actually stole from anybody? You name it. Name me one time I stole from someone.
You stole
You
my
stole someone's
heart.
head.
Let's move on. You guys can leave, but where are you going?
Lizard people.
Yeah, lizard people.
Lizard people.
Do we want to call Shade and call for a pickup to City of Blind Lights? Or are we trying to have them pick up here?
We should definitely ask and see what our options are, because we don't
I
actually
don't-
know.
I don't think they can pick us up here, because
Why not?
otherwise we could have been dropped off here, right?
There is a terminal here.
Well, the problem was before was that there was no direct line to Sanctuary before, but if we're calling in like a favor to have pick up, then it's a specific line outside like the normal ones, right?
Travel,
I
whatever.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case, because, like they said, Sanctuary is part of the Confederacy, and so is Tulsa, so it's not like a matter of, like, being on, like, the same side. Like, I don't think that's why we could... John can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's more of like they physically can't bring an airship
So,
here to Sanctuary.
Well, we'd have to like have a free specialty ship, like
let's go to the world map real quick.
Arethel's ship.
So,
Yeah, like the Doberman
There's
line.
no direct line, as in like there's no commercial line.
Yeah.
Tulst is all the way up here in the top left, right? Now, to get to Sanctuary, they will need to go to Alcazan, recharge at Alcazan, then fly all the way to Toraturv. So already a massive trip. From Toraturv, go to the Forge of Alvin, and then go to the City of Blinding Lights. Now, this is kind of easy to do. And from there, it's just a hop and a jump from Sanctuary. The real question is, why wasn't anyone going there in the first place?
Base pirates? Question mark?
Maelstrom?
Maelstrom,
They do.
you know, they do have a significant presence here.
And wasn't Irithel's ship already doing something?
Yeah.
I seem to
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
was busy.
They went home, I think.
I know Irithel was on quote-unquote vacation or
The
something.
real reason why no one goes to Sanctuary, guys, is Sanctuary has no reason to be gone to in the first place. There's no, like, real shipping done between the City of Blinding Lights and Sanctuary. Even though they're the same, you know, thing. Like, Sanctuary doesn't produce anything. They have no, like, trade goods. They have, like, an airship tower, because they are legally, like, obliged to have one. Just by Confederation standards. But the City of Blinding Lights doesn't export much either. So, like, Sanctuary is not buying anything. They're a sustenance farming society. So, in theory, you can, like, call in an airship and charter one to Sanctuary. You guys
Question
just
on-
kind of chose to walk it for whatever reason. I don't even remember. It's been so long.
It was because we
To kill
thought there
time,
was no
right?
like commercial.
Yeah, I
Yes, to
think it
kill
actually
time and no
was.
commercial. Though it would probably have been faster if us just to do the airship, do it quickly, and then
Yeah.
long rest.
Oh, it was so you want to give your presents away. Because any airship
Yeah.
over Sanctuary will be like, all right, now the rats have something to target. Or
Yeah,
old Muskie will be
question-
alerted. Yeah, what's up?
Question on Tulsa research, like an academic sorts. Like, could we have people stand over here through it to research that one big thing in the ground that we buried? Like, have like a research team and magical team come and like find out what's it all about, or is that not something Tulsa can do?
That is
'Cause-
something to talk about when you're not walking to a village trying to get out of the city, right? Let's focus our priorities here. What do we want to do?
I mean,
I
wanna
personally,
check out-
I did. Yeah, I just wanted to go talk to the lizard folk.
Yeah.
In a few months, I haven't seen a lizard folk in a long time. I just want to talk to them.
Yeah, talk to the lizard folk, get a hold of Shade again, and see if we can't organize Irithil coming to Sanctuary to pick up Meager's mom and bring her back to Tulsa.
Okay.
And
Did we
potentially-
also? I know we talked about it on our way here because there's a tower right on the other side of the mountain range. Did we want to hit that up, or were we concerned about
What?
Meager's mom?
Oh, one of these
The
within
ruins.
ruins
Yeah.
on the other side of Sanctuary.
Oh.
The little mountain range. It's
the-
on
That
the
was a
Ruins.
benefit to us also coming down here, was because when else would we be able to hit this one up?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially,
if she's safe in Sanctuary, then
I was
we
about
can
to
just
say
meet
at
her there.
the time we didn't know what our situation with her would be, but she's obviously safe in
yes.
Sanctuary. So
That's
if
what
we
I said.
wanted to hit that up while we were down here,
Yeah, we could,
Yeah,
in
that's-
theory, have Irithil come, pick up Meager's mom, go back to Tulsa while we investigate the ruins and whatever this note stuff is. So that gives us time in Sanctuary, and then we can long rest there if we need to, because it's safe for us, and we have allies there. Which, we don't have to go back to Tulsa, even if she does. Because we have other stuff to do down here.
Dive into some room.
Dive into some ruins. It's ruins.
Explore.
Okay.
dungeon dive.
I thought we wanted to go back to Tulsa to long rest more, to
mean, we
catch
could-
up even further.
Well, we can long rest here, so if we just wanted
Yeah.
to long rest to spend time, we could do it.
We become citizens of Sanctuary, John.
Well, to
No.
wait for people to pick up after we go to, of course.
Okay.
The
Here,
Mr.
so here's the thing. John has a little time paradox he's having to deal with
Uh-oh.
because
Some
the
things have to happen.
political team is taking Irithil out to the City of Blinding Lights to fuck with them and to steal some shit.
Oh, yeah.
So John
From the City of
can-
Blinding Lights?
Yes.
Yeah, they're doing a heist. I forgot about that.
Cool.
That happens on the 9th, though, and this is the 23rd. So, in theory, they can
20 days.
get here. They don't want to come here, but they totally can.
It'll just be more difficult for the political team who want to go back the same way that they just returned from.
No. This
No?
is full.
He's
don't-
saying it's
yeah.
two different instances. Where they're
Oh,
coming
yeah,
to
yeah,
us
yeah.
to pick up your mom and then dropping people off at City of Blinding Lights are two separate instances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys start walking. Heading up north to this village, which is kind of like a half sanctuary ranch town, as well as where a bunch of local tribal-like lizard folk are kind of dwelling on the coastline. They're kind of living maybe a mile or two away from each other. But, one's a fishing settlement, one's like a local lake harbor, and cow ranches all along the way. There's a lot of cows, guys, in Sanctuary. And you guys just kind of walk it. Following the road, it will actually be a 2-day journey to this place. And in that time, I suppose one of you will message Shade and be like, hey, yo, what's going on? So who wants to do that?
I suppose I can if no one else does.
All right. Shade goes to Kushim, who put a hand on his nose, which is the universal signal for I want to do it. So Shade
I'm
pops
happy
up
to do it.
into your periphery, Kushim, and speaks with you. Kushim.
Hello, friend Shade.
Yeah, just in the periphery of your eye, the shadowy form is now present, which is kind of weird for you. Don't you have like a weird eye stalk thing going on?
Just like, sure, no, just lenticular lenses.
Okay, cool.
The lenticular eyes.
There we go. Shade shows up and greets you. It's like, so what's going on? The wizard wanted to speak with me. I don't like speaking with wizards. They're annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. We found out that someone is coming to the base of Hephaestus. So we're on our way to meet with the lizard tribe who knows a lot about that. He'll ramble on, and then eventually someone will say, like, hey, yeah, Meager's mom. Oh, and we rescued Meager's mom.
Oh, the potion maker?
Yes.
Okay.
So we need someone to come pick her up, maybe pick us up, maybe pick all of us up at the same time.
Okay. We will look into that. I'll message you back if that's feasible.
Okay. Love you.
Bye. He just like, the hesitancy is like, I love you too.
Take it back.
The form vanishes, and later that night, he will appear in Yugu's eyes and be like, Yugu,
Yes, Shane?
Kushin makes me feel uncomfortable now.
Oh, I don't know why that would be a thing. He's a nice man.
He's too nice.
Yuku.
We spoke with Irithil. She can do a rush job, but she's currently needed here. So she can come and pick you guys up at Sanctuary. They do have a tower there. I watched it pass you guys by.
That sounds wonderful. Is there any troubles? She'll come
She'll
by, pick us up.
She's going to take 40 hours to get there. So be ready. Don't leave her waiting. Or she'll just leave.
Make sure to let everyone know we have about 2 days to have our fun here in Sanctuary.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
didn't they
okay.
take 2 days to go to?
Yeah, we have to go back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. From here to the village is 40 miles. Just that's like straight shot. Following the road is a little bit longer. So in theory, you can go up there and then like immediately head backwards.
Or we
yeah.
can just have Meeker's mom be picked up.
Yeah.
But we took her, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we did, yeah.
Dang it.
And hustle.
I guess we're heading back to Tulsa. What a shame.
Oh, shame. I
I
love the
heard-
city.
I was being a little sarcastic. Mainly because, I've heard of this Tyrant on Ice thing that's gonna happen soon. And, you know, I have a sneaking suspicion that he'll want all of us to be there for that. The Tyrant does like to, make a dramatic mess of things when he gets the chance.
This is when we're gonna just sleep through that entire part. Oh. Okay. You guys can start heading back. By the end of the 24th, you will have undone all of the progress you have made. And you will be at that airship on the 25th. Ooh, the political long rest will complete. And...
John, I need my Tyrant on Ice VIP ticket. I need to meet Hodel finally. It's been
Hodel?
too long. Hodel, the guy who made my stealth suit. He's a vampire, but I don't know that.
I think
Wait,
everybody
don't you
knows
know that? I thought Bebek told us.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It was at the very end, right before Rivik left us, so I don't remember super well.
Irithil will meet you guys on the 25th, meaning you have, some downtime. I don't know if you guys want to have any conversations or just, like, bum it out in the local tavern outside of the airship terminal, which is kind of empty right now. But you may do this if you... So, I mean, what would you guys like to do?
Can I sit down with Nav and try and teach him some very basic writings for thieves can't?
Ooh.
So he can communicate with me a little bit better?
Thieves Can't takes 4 times as long to write and read than regular common.
I know. That's why I want to use the downtime for. Is just sit him down and force him to learn.
But why wouldn't you just communicate with just
I
language?
Because I want him to be able to, if he's gonna write things out and he needs to write out important stuff, I want him to be able to write in a code. Because his only form of communication is either charades or writing things down.
Discreet.
Yeah. Okay. You can start on that process if Nav agrees to it.
Yep.
Nav, you get to learn all about symbols that homeless people all around the world utilize every single day.
You see, this symbol that looks like a trash can means that there's food nearby. That's how they're able to find it pretty easily. And see, this one, it looks kind of like a stop sign. That means that there are police around and they should avoid it.
It becomes incredibly obvious as thieves can't.
Actually, I want to have a short conversation with Miga too.
Totally.
Hello, Mr. Marvel. How are you?
Hi.
So we found your mom. And
Yes.
I was wondering, I don't know why all you joined this group and stuff that's going on, but do you? I don't know. Maybe you're going to leave us and stay with her. Do you have any intentions?
Well, the tyrant promised me if I joined his task force that he will take care of her and make sure she's safe. A lot of people want her, and I don't want her to be in the situation like now again.
Or
She kind of.
she wants to be safe in the city all the time? No, I mean, kidnapping is, I've never experienced myself, but I assume it was a stressful time for you, the entirety.
It is, but I also think that joining this, there's a good reason for me to do so. As already we helped the whole town, which was nice.
I just wanted to make sure, I just met everyone. It's only been a few weeks together. It'd be a shame if you got your mom and you just left us like that.
Well, I don't plan on
worry,
it.
though. Leave us. It's okay. We don't mind.
Is that my mother speaking or?
Kushim as your mother.
Kushim as your mother. He's just behind in a different
Oh my
chair,
gosh.
whispering behind your ear.
Are you rogue?
Surprise, friend. It's me.
Kashim uses
Mom.
this guy himself to look as Meager's mother and becomes fucking jacked. Meager's mom.
The question of whether Meager will stay or not, kind of up in the air? Question mark. Or is Meager
Well, he
dedicated to
insists
the
that-
team?
Well, he's definitely thinks it's kind of his fault that Zero died, and leaving the group is definitely not something that he wants to do right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As long as his mother is safe, of course.
Well, she's hanging out at a tavern, speaking in circles around Kushim, who's getting this impression down pat. And soon enough, after bumming it for a little while, Nav and Runt hanging out, learning symbology of the homeless and the murderers all across the world, Irithil's vessel will kind of just arrive in the late night. Your radios will kind of like pop on and awaken you all to a, all aboard the Judgment of Longing.
Oh, it's been a while since we used these. Wait, last time we used these radios, we were all the way back in.
You have 30 minutes to board.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm running off to go get my mother.
You go get your mom. She's probably
Mommy.
in the same room as you. You wake her up. She's like, ah, what?
Oh, they're here. We need to board their ship.
Alright. And you guys can board the Judgment of Longing.
Okay. Alright, just as a player and as a character, I think I would like to stay in the sanctuary area and explore the ruins and stuff. But if everyone else is for going back to Tulsa, then I'm okay with it.
I mean, I want to stay in the area and also explore the ruins. And I'm fine with literally just having Meager's mom go back. It was just the fact that, like, we were told, hey, she's gonna be there in, like, basically 6 hours from when you guys arrived back in Sanctuary. So I'm like, well, fuck. Either we have to go back to Tulsa now, or we stay back here in Sanctuary, because we know we're probably not gonna get Irithil to come back again for just us. So, this is where we kind of decide, I think, as a group, out of character, if we want to go back to Tulsa, or if we just want to send Meager's mother back.
Okay. I jumped the gun. Let's roll it back a little bit. You guys are in the airship terminal, looking at the docked frigate that seems to just propel and carry itself with no balloon or anything like that. A boat that just kind of flies on its own. A marvel, some might call it. You all see the Ulatheans throwing down the drawbridge, coming to a complete stop. And as Irithil begins her slow descent, you all speak.
Oh, well, it's good seeing you again.
No, between you guys, only you guys.
Okay. So little out of character then. How do you guys what is our vote on going back to Tulsa and doing other stuff, or just going to this thing, the ruins nearby? Because I know Kushim John wants to go to the ruins, and I'm like a 80-20 on going to the ruins, going back to Tulsa ratio. So how do the rest of you feel?
I want to stay in Sanctuary, kind of for the tower, because the note said I will arrive soon.
Yeah,
Kinda
we
wanna
can do
know,
that as
like-
well while we're here.
Good.
You go first, Nelf.
I'm down for the ruins because I feel like if we don't do it now, we will never come back. This particular ruin will probably never be worth the trouble of coming all the way back down here. And I mean, we don't necessarily have any real reason to go back to Tulsa other than to like take another mission. And the only reason we're rushing it is because of Irithil's thing, but we don't necessarily have to use Irithil to get back either.
Yeah, I agree. So all in favor of staying then and just sending Meager's mom home?
How do you feel
like-
about it, Orion Meager?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with sending my mom home. I'll just I thought everyone else wanted to. I thought Runt and everyone else wanted to go to Tulse for
I was
on
leaving
ice.
without Tyrant on Ice. John, even if we went back for Tyrant on Ice, John was gonna skip it because
Yeah,
of
I
the
was.
fucking bullshit that happened there. So
It takes too long. There's 2
Yeah.
episodes out there. You guys can go watch it if you care.
Mhm.
it seems our consensus is to stay though, while sending Meager's
Okay.
mom home.
As Eric throws a cat, Irithyll descends down this gangplank, where Meager's mother stands alone. She's like,
I'll send her off.
Meager, I'm scared. They look really freaky. Irithyll,
It's
for
over.
those of you who have not met her, is a 5'4", completely shaven head, incredibly long-eared creature in magical splint mail with talon-like gauntlets on that crackle with electricity. As she and her honor guard hit the deck, or I guess the top of this tower, and look at her, she will look at you all. And then, throw some finger guns to Nav, who is now in his weird morph suit. And look at you all. So are you boarding or not?
We've got some things here that need doing. There's another one of the Ulathaean temples around here, and
Yes.
potentially some more foul ones to deal with. So we're gonna stay and figure that all out. But she is a person of extreme importance, so we thought it was important to get her. back
Oh,
to
I'm
Tulsa.
aware. And as she slowly uncoils a whip. It's like, alright, get aboard. And Meager's mom, Helen, is like, oh no. And she hesitates greatly.
Gonna be one of those days.
She thinks better of it than diving off the tower and casting Featherfall on herself and running back to Sanctuary.
Meager counterspells and she falls.
Oh no!
She plummets to her death.
Wow.
There goes 8 sessions right there. Helen, will board Irithyll's whip, being a great demotivator and threat of Helen's new life. Bye, honey!
Bye. Be safe.
Bye.
Oh, before you go, actually, Runt's going to run up to Meager's mom, Helen, and he's going to take out of his backpack a pair of boots. And he's going to hand it to her, and he's going to say,
What the
These
fuck?
belong to one of our comrades before. They're very useful for keeping a footing on an airship. You just have to speak the magic words. Well, word, singular,
Okay.
for now. And as he says it, the boots like fucking crush into the ground as they become magnetized.
Yes. You do this. She slowly takes the greaves and is just like, alright. And begins walking away into the Ulathaean airship, where she will never be seen again. Now, so long, Helen. Enjoy your new life. All aboard.
Enjoy your Lamau boots.
God
God knows no one else is gonna use them.
Irithyll looks to you all one more time.
How does she look?
How does she look?
Yeah, does she look angrier?
No.
Does she look like she's resolved from the last time Runt saw her?
Give an insight check, Runt, as you truly study the face of this person.
Insight is garbage.
You know, Irithyll's always wearing a mask of some kind, whether she has a helmet on or not. With you guys signaling that you do not wish to board, she will turn around and begin heading up the gangplank after Meeker's mom. And, you know, Helen will stall for a moment, and then Eritha will just crack the whip. And, you know, Helen will sprint up.
Waddle forward.
Yeah. Oh, honey! And with that, the Judgment of Longing will depart, silently moving through the night until all trace of it is gone. You now all are, for better or worse, trapped in Sanctuary. So what would you guys like to do next?
Time to head back to the lizard people.
Before we leave, I need to buy some rations. I noticed I only had 2 left.
Okay.
Don't forget, I kind of had us covered with rations in the party sheet. I used some of the gold to buy 20 rations that we collectively can use. In case anybody ran out.
Okay. Never mind then.
So if you run out, I would suggest using them on your character sheet first, because everyone can use them on the party sheet. And then once we start going, rather than being like, I have 3 rations, we could be like, we collectively have this many rations. We
We have
comrades.
3 days or 4 days.
I'll
of
have-
rations.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We are going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we will travel to the Lizard Men and try to figure out what's going on up there. So, we'll be right back, everybody. We are back, everybody, and we have a plan. You guys arrive. It is now the morning of the 26th. What are we doing?
Going to visit the lizard man.
Okay, we journey for another day. It is now the dawn of the 27th. You guys make it to the town. There are no random encounter tables. This is peaceful, domesticated land.
Do I spot Yogo anywhere?
You do not. In the early morning, you will reach the end of this road, which leads to what appears to be a small fishing village. The ranches that you guys have been passing this entire time are like scattered out multiple miles down this one singular dirt road. Here, though, in this village, there are maybe 30 to 40 buildings of varying sizes. One being large, like incredibly large compared to every other house, maybe like, 3 or 4 stories tall, wood and stone build, and clearly towering over the rest. As you make it to the shore, the lake shore itself, you will see many more like huts and boating piers that are kind of like individual and isolated, probably just local families or private property, rather than like a settlement's harbor or anything like that. You also do not see any immediate tribesmen, and asking an old man who's just, doing his daily chores of feeding chickens and whatnot, he'll point you northward, down the coast. Go about 2 miles that way. You'll find your people, mister.
Thanks, old Schmitty.
How'd you know my name? And as you guys leave old Schmitty behind, you can head to the tribe. There, it is more like a bunch of tents. Not really a tent city, but like wooden huts. Clearly like fishing nomad styles of housing. And bingo, bango, bongo, you make it there.
So what you're saying is this city is intense.
And that'll be it for us tonight, guys. Thanks so
Thanks, everyone. Good night.
See you.
See you next week.
Sounds about right.
You make it there. And no, you do not see Yogo, Mr. Yugu. Yogo is somewhere else. Instead, you will find an underchief denoted by his many paintings, and he will greet you and say, "My name is Bozo. It is good to meet you, Yugu, of the Red Scale tribe."
Well met, friend. Bozo?
I am Bozo, yes. You can tell by my clown makeup. He's...
You wouldn't happen to be from Neblato's Arsenal, would you?
No. How could you say such a thing?
That's just a place where a lot of clans come from, so I just wanted to make sure that you went just being safe rather than sorry.
He dead eyes you, and then looks back to Yugu, the clear party face and fellow tribal member.
We actually had learned of a tower of Hephaestus. It should be around here somewhere.
Oh, yes.
we heard.
The scary big lightning tower.
Ooh, big lightning tower.
Yes.
Does lightning strike there every day, every night?
Whenever bird flies to tower, bird explodes in lightning.
Okay. Could you lead
Every
us
day.
there, possibly?
Of course. Can you... Well, of course you can swim, he says, looking to his companions. These will need boats, though. He says, gesturing to the rest of your team.
Sounds wonderful. Is everyone packed and ready to go? Can we go as soon as possible?
Oh no, let me just pack up all my things. Oh wait, I think I'm ready.
Your hobbit is a rascal. Let us go
Please.
steal a boat. And Bozo begins walking to the village. I assume you follow him? Is that all you guys care about? Okay. We're just gunning it. We don't give a shit. Bozo's going to the village. He's going to walk up to a fisherman and give them a token and tell them, I am stealing your boat. And the dude is just like, okay. He's not going to argue with this guy.
Okay.
And as you guys load up onto a little fishing boat, he will begin swimming in the lake. Just dive off the pier, expecting you guys to follow him in the boat.
I'll throw my bag in the boat and swim with them.
Okay. When you swim, are you like fully clothed, like full bard outfit entirely, or do you go native wizardman?
I'll wear my clothes. Damn, clothes feel good on the skin, the scales.
All right. You jump in the water. Hang on. Plumbler. Okay. I was wondering what the name was this time. And swim. And swim and swim and swim. You guys, you know how to row a boat, right? How hard can it be, right?
We'll have Nav row the boat. It's fine.
Now, do you have a
He's strong.
water vehicles proficiency?
Not of water vehicles. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's a land vehicle proficiency.
Does anyone have a water vehicle proficiency?
No, I'm a wizard.
You're
I'm
a
a
mage.
rogue. Well,
Mage.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
That's a
I'm not gonna lie.
That's a game board. But a 1 and a 20.
wow.
Those are more common than people like to admit. You guys will struggle, to say the least. And as Bozo, surfaces to speak at you guys and mock your poor rowing form, he will have no solution to this, actually. And kind of just make fun of you.
Let's just go, Bozo. They will
Well-
catch us eventually.
I
Hey,
don't
you
know.
do- you
They
are-
could get lost on the lake and not see, and he points to the big tower that's just off in the distance, like 30 miles away. They may get lost.
Hey, Yugu, you want to come in the back and push the boat from the back? And help us a little bit by steering in the back.
Well, I'm not too strong, but I will help direct you, I guess.
I mean, you're already in the water, so you can kind of be like an extra, like, rudder in the back. Just kind of moving us one way or the other. That's how boats work, right?
Be our tool.
Okay, John, I don't know how much this would cost. Could I make them, like, an engine instead? Like, I don't know what you would call it. I don't know. I'm not a boat guy. Can I make them a motor?
I'm gonna say
They have
no.
a boat?
Just because you don't know what you want.
True. Okay.
So, you guys are just gonna start rowing. I guess give me an athletics check at disadvantage, 2 of you, since there's 2 oars on this boat. Alright, Eric got a 10. Who's the other boy?
Probably Kushim, the other big boy on the boat.
I can go for it.
Okay. Normally I'd have one of you do a navigation check, but you guys are being navigated by Bozo, who's mocking your poor form. And as you guys row, Kushim is getting a little bit too into it, and then, Eric, or Nav, I should say, his armor's just not meant for this kind of, like, dexterous, almost, rowing. So, you guys will begin to, like, get out of pace and start spinning in circles a little bit into it. It'll be slow at first, but then kind of, like, increase. And soon enough, you guys are on a southbound course away from where you guys need to be going.
Yugu. Hey, friend Yugu. Can you sing us a song so that we can row in rhythm, row in time?
Well, I could probably think of something. It's going to take us a long time, apparently. So let me think of something very long. And,
Okay.
You just start singing the Iliad.
Sure.
That's fucking
That sounds-
14-day saga. Does anyone else have any things that they think would be beneficial for this
Well, I
challenge?
do have cocaine.
Is that beneficial?
I don't know, but I have it.
Okay. What are you gonna
mean-
do with the cocaine?
I don't know.
Me and Kushim could probably snort it, and
Well, I don't know about you, but hey, Kushim,
Yes, friend.
You like rocks, right? I got a bunch
Do.
of I got a bunch of small white rocks in
Oh,
this egg
God.
here. I heard that they
Okay.
smell really good. You want to give them a try?
Okay. How much are you gonna give me? Otherwise, he's gonna take it all.
Well, John
An
only
8 ball
said
of
that you
cocaine.
have one thing of cocaine, and he didn't tell me how much that one thing was.
It was one use. It'd be like a
You
tiny
have a
vial.
whole ass brick of cocaine.
One whole cocaine.
And you.
One
Okay.
dose of cocaine.
You want me to use it here? All right. I'll.
I was gonna use it to poison someone else, but you know, if it's gonna make you roll faster.
I think. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay.
There he goes.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw, Kashim. Whole ass brick of cocaine. As you begin to...
Alright, Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Charisma saving throw? I
No.
feel like charisma. That's correct.
Alright, you don't have a heart attack and die. Congratulations.
Nice.
So here's the problem, Runt, which you may have not fully equated before drugging your main rower. He now has no way of keeping pace with Nav at all. He is just fucking going. Just rowing his ass off, and Nav is like getting even further behind. The boat will begin to spin, and Kushin, please, what is Kushim like when he's high on cocaine?
Rowing. I love it. I'm the best rower ever.
Cool. Guys, I don't know where to take that.
I don't know, man. I'll take over.
Dude, what
And
if we
Nav.
do this
Shove Nav to the ground.
Wars?
Okay,
That's
you punch Nav as the control freak you are, and grab the other oar as well. Give me an athletics check at normal.
At normal, cause cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine's giving you advantage on this. Oh my god!
Let's
What
go!
is this? What? We have a crit fail and a crit success. Now we have a crit success and a crit fail. You, Kushim, while on crack, or not crack, cocaine, just begin rowing your ass off, and soon will grow tired after about 2 to 4 hours of this high. But you will get over halfway there. Rowing, just fucking rowing your ass off for like 15 miles.
While Kushim's all cracked up and rowing by himself, I want to I don't know, step over like one of his arms. I want to get in front of him on the boat and just like start dancing.
No music. Oh, no.
Need a song.
You
No,
have-
he's entirely out of sync with my song, by the way.
Yeah, you're just singing. It's not like you're playing an instrument, so you're just singing, and then fucking Nav's just over there dancing.
Like, Kushim is rowing at like a fucking rave pace, and Yugu is just saying like a short, slow sailor song, like a sea shanty. And Kushim is fucking
It's all
raving.
about pacing.
It's triple time.
At one point, you will
Right.
hit Bozo, who like underestimated your new rowing potential. He'll go under and then like pop out of the other side of the boat. But once you guys make it to the lake and
Wait.
yeah,
When he pops out on the back side of the boat, I want to dab at him
okay, you dab at him.
because he was mocking us.
True, he was mocking you. He will then get back into the leader position, navigate you all to the big, hard-to-miss tower. That was actually kind of hard to miss when you were south a little while ago. But now that you're on the open lake, you see this massive tower that stretches very high into the sky. It's hard to get a true height gauge of it. But as you all slowly make your way to this island, you will get there at the end of the night. Or beginning of the night. End of the day. There we go. having used all of your boat movement. Someone would have to switch out with the exhausted Kushim. But, you know, it's just a matter of time, right?
His high got turned into a crash.
Probably a big crash if he was doing all that physical activity too.
Yeah, he suffers a level of exhaustion at the end of all that, but it should be fine. Hopefully. So, you guys will come to shore and probably immediately want to camp. Bozo will camp with you guys, and then the following day you will go to the main tribe's winter hold area where they go to like hang out and hibernate. Yes, it's May. No, it's still April. Okay. It is now the 28th when you guys awaken. And I don't think there are any random encounters in this island either. This place has been settled for quite some time. John looks. No. Okay. No spirit beasts, no natural monsters. They were all hunted to extinction. Fantastic. It is now the 28th. Kushim, you're exhausted. You're in pain.
Are you okay, Mr.
Are your
Kushi?
stalks droopy?
And I'm not okay.
What's
I
wrong?
need more of that rock. I need it now.
Oh no.
He loves rocks more
Ron,
than
what have you done?
Well, he loves rocks. Guess I should have saw this coming.
Crack.
What have you done to me, friend?
I made you strong. You were super strong for like a whole day. You rode with the strength of 2 men, Kushim.
I was the best rower ever.
You are the best rower ever.
Now you feel
I'm
like the
best
worst
ever,
rower.
friend.
Listen,
Now is the worst.
we're gonna find you a nice bed. We're gonna let you sleep. We'll let you sleep it off for a day, while we take care of the rest of the stuff in the village. And you'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. I want to die.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try and gently shoo him away from the oars and take over.
You need not. You are on the
Already
island
landed?
itself.
Right
Yeah,
now.
we
Oh,
landed.
okay.
I'm trying to go back, right? I'm trying to give me back the rowing.
The rowing was the thing.
Bozo has been awake since the early morning to go get fish and eat them without sharing. So can you guys please mark off rations for each one of you? There are 5 of you.
Who doesn't have rations at the moment?
Oh, except for Nav. Nav doesn't need to eat anymore.
Oh wow. Does everyone have a ration
Me.
on their sheet?
I'm good.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. Then
Okay.
whenever someone runs out of rations, let me know and I'll detract them from the party sheet.
Good stuff. You can begin walking into the island. This lakeside island that is several miles off the coast of Benegal itself, or, you know, Sanctuary's main domain. And once you guys enter the forest and get deeper in the atmosphere around, you know, this once joyful, super peaceful, awesome kind of place goes quiet. There aren't nearly as many birds or bugs doing their thing in early summer, late spring. It gets quiet, like really quiet.
Mr. Bozo, is
Yes.
there anything else about this tower? This lightning tower? Does it do other things?
It scares me, he says in a very serious tone. But it is safe. Okay, you guys fall quiet at that.
I was gonna say I'm recuperating, otherwise, and giving a chance to other people to talk. But if otherwise, what have you
Can we
heard?
see the tower?
Through the canopy,
Like, are we right
as
up
you
on it?
enter the forest, it is harder to see. You will see snippets of it just through the branches and through the tree. Canopy, as it were. You will indeed see it after about 4 or 5 miles of walking. You guys got off here.
Can I look around for
8
tracks
miles.
that are rat tracks? Or like, I guess humanoid rat tracks?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
Are you proficient in survival?
Let me... I am.
Then let's see a survival check. Oof. You don't find any. What's your passive perception again?
It is...
Probably less than 15.
11.
11.
Yes, very little.
Yeah. Under the foliage, it's late spring, so it's kind of lush right now over here. You do not see any rat tracks at all, nor any animal tracks. But as you guys make it to a clearing where there is like, not really a stream or like a creek, but part of the lake itself is like dug into this part of the island and is like creating a channel between it and the lake. And here's where you will find some semi-permanent structures, basically more permanent huts made by the tribe here. They are currently empty of all belongings and stuff like that. It is, you know, just where where this tribe would hang out during the winter, in a accessible area away from predators, stuff like that. And Bozo points out to it, just like, "Welcome to my tribe."
It looks rather quaint. I'm sure
Thank
you love
you.
staying here.
He stares at you blankly.
Must be nice, living on an island of your own.
He looks back to Rot. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So how long? Oh, go on.
No, I was done.
How long has your tribe lived here?
Since time immemorial. He can't pronounce the word.
Immobile. Got it.
Yes. Forever. Gives you a big thumbs up. And kind of points to the tower, which you guys can kind of see more clearly in this semi-cleared area of this island. Its dominating presence being extremely noticeable. The birds no longer go here. But they used to.
It's quite scary.
How have you ever fought foul ones here before?
No. Nothing comes here.
Not even spirit beasts?
No?
Wow. Must be nice.
And that's been the same way forever?
He nods. It has always been here. A sign. And he just kind of trails off.
Has anyone gone towards it? Entered it, maybe?
He thinks for a moment. Once it was said a creature came out, but nobody ever went back in.
Anywhere on the tower that I can see, does it have any of the crystals that look like the ones that were in the temple up north?
Give me a perception check. You're still like 3 miles away from it, but
Okay.
you know, your eyes magnify. They zoom in and
Maybe
enhance.
it glints. Perception.
Give me that perception. Oh my god.
I
Guys,
can see the tower.
no one on any of the teams have the ability to see. Everyone's blind as fuck. I swear, I could set something's DC to 12 and no one would ever see it anyway.
True.
You stare at it. You don't see any gems, any crystals, anything like that. But the rooftop shimmers and shines, Nav. There's something fucky with it. It gleams and glistens a little too brightly for, you know, its semi-metallic, probably not really tiled appearance.
Well, Mr. Bozo, I am grateful for you to lead us here. I
You are welcome.
believe we may be going closer to the tower. I will not ask you to accompany us there. It seems rather dangerous.
He gives you a big thumbs up.
We give them a big thumbs up back.
Then he, like, puts your thumbed up hand against his own, and he, you know, starts wiggling it around. He's trying to start a thumb war. Just right there.
We'll take his challenge.
Javelin
All right,
Beat
give
this
me-
bow.
Give me... What
sleight of
is...
hand.
Light of thumb?
It's like, it'd have to be like a double check, right? Because it's like, one, you have to be faster, and then you have to, like, pin it, right?
Why not a
Yeah, hold it
strength-based next sleight of hand check?
Oh, there we go. Let's do that. A strength-based sleight of hand check. Where's my d20? That is super cocked.
Well, we have a reprieve. Kashim, do not fly, because if
Okay.
they kill birds, they probably kill flying anything.
What'd you roll?
Mm-mm. Thank you, friend.
Yugu, he rolled a natural 4.
Oh, well,
Okay.
a
you
natural
beat him.
8.
He does not have a +8 to strength. So, you get him, and he's like, oh shit.
Good match, friend.
You are a opponent worthy of having, Yugu. And then he bops you on your forehead and turns around.
I'll give him a bow as he leaves.
And
This
Bozo,
fucking slapstick act.
yeah. You know, they're bored, man. They got nothing to do. They don't have TV. They just do violent actions. And you guys are alone? Bozo's kind of within the area. Just to, you know, make sure you're not going to set fire to his village or whatever. Maybe he wants to see if you explode.
Puts down torch.
Yeah.
Stops chanting fireball.
Got this tower. Check it out.
Okay.
Get out.
It
Alvin.
is afternoon when you get to this village, since it's, 8-mile hike through a forest on this island. And the following 3 miles, you will get there around like 3 p.m. Taking leisurely stops, sweating. Kushim, you can feel your pores just open as the need for more oxygen into your bloodstream is apparent. This cocaine high binge you went on fucked with your biology quite greatly. Fun fact, guys, don't give bugs cocaine.
Wow. I should think we shouldn't give anyone cocaine.
What? Why would we make it if it wasn't for anyone?
Impeccable reasoning.
Hmm.
Duh.
Guys, why do we have guns? Why
Four
do we
people.
have
A
anything?
very good use. Right. You guys make it to this tower. No encounters, no giant spiders, no phase spiders, no giants, no monsters of any kind. Eerily, no animals cross your path. There's no, bobcat, no jaguar, no bird.
Brown bear to murder.
There's no sparrows. Not even the chirping of, like, a grasshopper can be found. You don't even see any ants, guys, and ants are everywhere. It's super spooky. And then you get to this, like, the end of the forest. And there's about a 30-foot distance between you and what is clearly the base of the tower. It is made out of pure stone. You see some, I suppose, just scattered around seemingly at random. There are these brass plates that are just hammered into the stone or part of it. And it shoots up for maybe, 500, 600 feet. It is quite a tower.
I do
It
not
should-
see any vat people here. Maybe
No.
not make it.
Or even them, they don't want to come near this thing.
Well,
Uh,
wouldn't it be likely that
That's all you guys come out of.
the villagers here would know that a boat came by here? Because as far as I know, Ratman can't swim super well. And even if they did, you'd think that someone would know. I don't know, Bozo, you haven't seen anyone suspicious like Ratman coming around here. You said you haven't seen anyone other than your fellow tribesmen, right?
You look for Bozo, who is not there.
Oh, spooky.
You guys told him to fuck off, so he did.
Yeah, he dipped.
Well, I'm gonna assume the answer was yes. That he didn't
If
see
you-
anyone.
if you guys want, I can summon my familiar to see what's at the top of like what you saw, and if that is something dangerous, we can test to see what's
Where-
going on.
I
know,
love
I-
non-reaction.
I have a little bit of an idea instead. Instead of
No
going all the way-
birds! Come near the tower! Proceeds
I
to
will
summon a
bird.
bird!
What
I
happens?
want to
Perhaps
see
my
the
bird.
reaction.
What happens if you were to summon your familiar, fly it low to the ground, and have it touch the tower? What happens if something just touches the tower at its base?
Yeah, we can do that. I can
It's
summon
only
it.
30 feet away.
I'll summon the drone at the very touching the ground, and it just starts
Yeah.
waddling 10 feet per round.
It hops, doing its weird owl hop.
You could give it a not bird form.
Yeah.
You
Also-
are looking at the western portion of this tower. Its base is... How big is this thing? It's 600 feet tall. I don't think I ever put a width or a length.
It's 2 inches thick, but it's 500 feet tall.
It's just a pole.
Courtesy.
It's not even a tower.
It's a pole.
Do not. Yeah.
We're just gonna do flat 100. It's now a big cube. You send your bird to hop, pop, 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 and it hits something. You all see this warbling effect and distortion of light as the creature just goes through it. It's maybe like 10 feet away from the tower itself, and as it touches it, the warbling effect kind of stops and solidifies.
The familiar disappears, or it like hits an invisible wall.
It hit some weird thing of light, and then it just went to the rest of the tower. It's still there. It hasn't disappeared. It hasn't evaporated.
Do I recognize if the spell?
Give me an Arcana check.
me?
Nope.
I was gonna ask if I could assist him, but he already rolled.
True.
Can I pick up a pebble or a rock and just throw it at where the light is? That the
Yeah.
familiar was?
You
Okay.
throw it at the bird. It suffers 1 damage and it dies. No. Yeah, you throw a rock at it and the warbling effect goes wherever it is struck. If this was a truly, like, magical barrier, it is a very poor one.
Should I make it fly?
Does
like,
this
yeah.
look any...
Nav,
Go ahead.
go ahead. I was just
Okay.
gonna say, Nav finds like a flower or a tree branch or something like organic and alive, and throws it across the threshold.
Okay, you find a branch since you can't throw a flower 20 feet.
Well, I'll walk right up to it, like
oh, okay.
right until the warbly warbles.
Yeah, you pick up like this dandelion. That's just one of those things that grows no matter where it is. And you just like stick it in. And it does not warble nearly as much as a thrown rock or a hopping owl. But there's just this tiny shimmer and shine that warbles and moves and does the, oh, fuck. Oh, I'm forgetting the term, but truffle shuffle of just light effects as you put the flower in there.
Question. Have we seen this effect in other Ulathaean temples or in that one thing with the Hephaestus creature with the enemy?
No?
Okay.
Maybe
So this
I'm gonna call my.
seen
this
before.
is an alarm of some type. If someone was in the tower, they would be alerted of us. That kind of makes sense to me.
Nav's
I'm gonna have the
stick his
bird
hand
fly
in.
to me.
You stick your hand in.
I do.
It tingles. And then it's kind of whatever.
The bird will fly to me from the ground.
What do you mean?
It
Like,
will take off
fly
the ground
30
and fly.
feet up or like stay horizontal?
No, like angle from the ground to me. Not just flying.
5 or 6 feet up, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 5 or 6 feet up, nothing happens.
All right, Nav is gonna
It
step all the way
does
through.
fall, actually. Once it hits that weird wall of force, it just immediately goes to the ground because it cannot fly through that, so it falls through that, and then it'll hop up, fly again. Nav goes all the way through. You feel a weird chilling sensation, Nav, as, you know, you pass through this magical field of force. And your armor, your beautiful, beautiful armor with 4 red eyes, does something.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
The trial.
We found it, guys. We found the first seal.
Seal, yay!
There in... You don't really have a HUD display, but you are
Right.
in a magical suit of armor that expands your field of view. Because you are not seeing through your eyeballs, you are seeing through 4 red magical eyes. And in your mind's eye, you identify that this is an abjuration effect that just struck you, or that you pierced through. Your armor seems to have some capability of understanding what affects it.
So, Nav
I'll
seems
shuffle in
okay.
after.
Right, okay.
Kushim shuffles. You touch the field of force. It is wiggly wobbly. It feels like you're going through like a pool of water almost. Just a little bit more grody. A little bit more resistance to it.
Hey, Miga, you're a mage, right?
Yeah.
Did you have any way of using magic to identify what this effect is?
Gashim can. But I can't. No.
Can you hear me on the other side?
Yeah, you can hear him.
Yes, friend.
Do you think you have enough energy to try to identify whatever this weird jiggly field is?
I can try. Resent you asking. Let me get the spell card. I'll try and cast the ritual identify touching the tower, I guess.
Yeah, you can touch the tower.
Bro.
10 minutes will go by. Is anyone doing anything? Well, 11 minutes will go by. Anything anyone wants to do? Is Yugu, Runt, and Meager just hanging out?
I'll investigate to see is this like a radial field that is equally around the entire tower, or is it just like in a specific area?
Okay, so Runt is going to go walk around the perimeter.
I want
I
to go
think-
with them.
While they do that, I'm going to summon or have my drone go up as far as you can and try to see what's on top of there.
Yeah, it
On
gets
that-
15 feet, then immediately explodes.
Okay, even if it's outside the barrier.
Yep. You all
Well-
get to watch one of the brass plates that is maybe, 30 feet up, just whoop, shine a great big light, and then a lightning bolt just target aims, destroys your baby boy 1 to 4 hit point owl. And even if it passes a saving throw, it would still die. I promise you.
Well, Kashim, do not fly. Whatever you do.
My rocks and rolling.
It's a little bit of R&R for Kushim, some rocks and rowing.
So Yugu and Runt just turn back around real quick as Meager sends a thing, and then the arcane feathers begin to, dissolve. Nav,
Memory
anything you
feels
want to
right.
do?
Seeing Meeker's bird explode, I'm gonna pick up the pebble that, Runt had through, or just, find something and just kind of, toss it up, too.
Yep. It does not trigger the lightning bolt effect.
Okay.
Runt remembers the temple with lots of lightning bolts. And he goes, well, that's pretty, that's very Hephaestus luck, I suppose. Oh no. Well, too late now, Runt kind of says to himself, as he remembers that Kushim is touching a wall.
So Runt and Yugu start doing a perimeter scout around.
Yep.
Okay, you guys will complete the circuit well before the ritual is done, and the warbling effect does indeed surround this tower. Seems to just be 10 feet on the outermost side. There's this warbling effect. One of you can just have a stick and just keep it in there and circle around it if you're afraid of getting into it itself. You also will find the door on the south side. This tower is not circular, it is octagonal. So just on the straight south, you will, see the octagon. Or you will notice it for what it is, and then you'll see the, maybe 11-foot door that's just standing in an archway with 2 knockers on the central placard board. It's made out of wood, or at least it looks like it's made out of wood. Yeah, okay. And then, you'll circle around. You don't see any windows, you don't see any, balconies or grappling hook material. Not material.
Oh yeah, I should get a
Positions.
grappling hook.
You don't have a grappling hook? What kind of rogue doesn't have a grappling hook, guys?
I know. I should
You
get
can
one.
use my grappling hook.
Oh, okay. At least Kushim, the guy who can fly, has a grappling hook.
Do you want my grappling hook?
I mean, I don't know that you have one, and if you're offering it, I'll take it.
Kushim will finish the identify spell. You choose one object that you must touch. You want to touch that wall? You want to touch the tower itself?
Runt will inform Kashim. Now that I think about it, I'll let you decide, but we were told never to touch the walls of anything related to Hephaestus, and I don't know if the outside of what appears to be a dungeon-like tower would constitute as a wall that we can or can't touch.
Yeah. I mean, okay. As a player, I was definitely aware. Is Kushim aware in his state? I don't know. Say no. I'll just touch the dirt, sort of where this warbling effect is.
You touch the dirt, and nothing is identifiable.
Yeah. Couldn't figure out anything.
Fair
What
enough.
did you figure out?
I found where the door is.
Oh, the door.
It's a big door. It'll fit even the biggest of rowers, the best of rowers, in fact.
Fucking good.
Because she's just actively swearing.
Fucking good.
A good rower. For the door.
Well,
Yugu, Miga, you guys ready to walk through whatever this weird field is and head inside?
Actually, no. I'm glad that we found the tower and that there's no Vatman here, but I would rather not delve too deep. It's, like Bozo said, it is a dangerous place. I don't exactly want to die here.
Come on, Yugu. You're part of the discovery team.
how would Bozo know it's dangerous, Yugu?
I don't know if he knows, but he said it was scary, at least. And I assume scary
Fair.
equals dangerous.
What if he just meant it was just scary? Just looking at it.
Oh.
It's
I
not
do
like
not
anyone's
like to
been
know,
in here, right?
That's even scarier.
What if there's a cool looking magical instrument in there?
That's-
You cannot sway me with magical items. I don't need such frivolous things.
Oh
What
yeah?
about secrets?
Nav is getting bored and he's gonna try and open one of the doors.
Okay, Nav takes off from where Kushim was, starts heading to where Runt said the door was. We'll travel like 200 feet on either side. Hit the south entrance. What do you guys do in that meantime?
I'm just gonna look at Yugu, shrug, and I guess follow Nev.
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
follow him.
I will hold an action. I will hold an action to dodge if anything explodes through the door.
Okay, you're perpetually just doing cartwheels and fucking moving like a maniac.
I'm always looking like this, like head hunched, like I'm ready to dive at any moment.
Meager, Kushim.
Shuffle along. And I hold Meager's hand. Friend Meager. I need moral support.
Though Meager hesitated for a little bit, was about to go in by himself, and then you gave him your hand. I was like,
Oh.
Thank
hold
you,
your hand and
Marvel.
walk. Yeah.
I may be the greatest rower, but you are the greatest friend.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Yugu,
Except
what
for
about you?
Runt and you, Nev. They're ahead of you, but other than that.
I'll back up like 30 feet away from the tower and run around towards the
Okay.
door.
So you're in the forest itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys make it to
Wait.
the south side where the two double doors are.
Wait, Yugu's in front of me?
No.
No, behind.
Yeah. He's in front and behind, and
You know, it's all about like where he's universal south. Or
go.
down. Universal down.
No.
Galactic behind. Galactic behind.
Yeah. Galactic behind you perpetually. You
Raising.
Nav makes it to the double doors. He has to push and push hard, but the double doors will begin to creak open. At first, you'll put most of your body weight behind it, Nav, but after you get the first, like, 6 inches or so, it will truly begin to widen up automatically. It's like pushing against a one of those automatic doors in real
Right.
life.
You just have to go 6 inches.
Shut the fuck up, me. Oh my god.
Got him.
As the doorway opens and the daylight begins to filter into the room, does anyone not have dark vision?
Me.
Okay, so
Basically,
3 of you don't
everyone
have dark vision.
Nav, I think.
So Nav
Unless-
sees no difference. For the rest of you, it is not darkness as though it is the darkness spell, but there is a moment where the natural light just kind of stops. And instead leaves this, like, dimly lit hallway that goes deeper into the tower. Nav,
I also have dark vision.
Okay, cool. Then no change for you. Nav,
Yeah.
you will, well, see a hallway that's maybe 7 feet wide, 30 feet long, that leads into a circular chamber.
I'm gonna look back at everybody and shrug and just
You look at the cowards behind you who don't wish to challenge
meander
the
on
first
in, I
seal.
guess.
Okay.
Hey guys, wait. I get. Oh, okay.
What is it? What is it?
I just. If no one's ever been in there, it doesn't seem like a good idea for us to be first.
We're
Okay,
the Discovery team. We're the ones who learn about the things that no one has known about in like forever. That's like
Good.
literally in our job description, Yu-Gi, or did you not get the memo when you signed up?
I did.
I would like to shuffle towards Yugu and with my other hand grab his hand and gently lead him
Okay.
towards the tower.
So as
Meager.
Runt and Yugu are yelling, Kushin drags Meager to the forest's edge while Nav is just heading deeper into the tower to grab Yugu and begin pulling him back to the tower.
Gently.
One moment, and I'll cast the light cantrip on my loot.
Okay, you cast light. Throw it in the chat for us. Not that I don't know what it does, but, you know, let's just have proof.
Do you know what it
casted
does, Love John?
See it get casted.
You cast light. And for 2020, bright and dim, you will illuminate this hallway. But even then, the corners of the room seem supernaturally spooky, super dimly lit, borderline dark. As though something is surrounding you. As if you're trapped in the belly of a beast.
Does it feel like shades presence, kind of, like in the corners?
Give me a insight check.
Insights. 60.
You know, it kind of does. There's something about its perpetual darkness that's just always on the periphery, as though you're being surrounded, which just reminds you of that guy who talked to you maybe once or twice through a similar magical means. I dropped my pen cap. There we go. Now, do you just go straight in, not giving a fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, you walk down this 30-foot hallway, enter a spiral staircase of a room. It just, circular, shoots up maybe, 60 feet or so. Is maybe 30 feet wide. Hang on, let me look at my dimensions. Yeah, it's a 30-foot diameter spiral staircase. So, go 60 feet up.
There's nothing on the first floor?
That was the first floor. Which is kind of foreboding, right? This building's big. And it's tall.
Hey,
and the
Nev.
only thing within this entire first floor, maybe 60 feet in total.
Hey, Nev, you wanna take this with you? And I'm going to take out this folded, metal, basically scrunched up thing, and I'm going to start building it into my metal 10-foot pole, and I'll hand it to Nev. And if you feel like an area is unsafe or unsure, you can go ahead and poke around.
Thumbs up.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you keeping your pick and shield?
Oh, they're not out.
Your shield's not out? Don't you?
Well, I guess it might be strapped to my arm.
Okay.
I assume that's default position, but pick's
Yeah.
not out at the very least.
Okay. Unsummoned pick. Keep note of that.
Yep.
You
I have said it.
clamber up. You're holding a 10-foot pole in one hand, a shield in the other. Anything you want to do with it, or are you just holding on to it?
For right now, just holding on to it.
Okay. The team assumedly joins you in the spiral staircase.
Yep.
How's everybody
Then I'll-
feeling? Let's go around the table real quick, guys. It's 8. Normally we take a break here, but let's just talk about our feelings and our characters real fast, and start with Kushim, the greatest rower of the world.
What do you want? Talk slowly up, please.
Kushim, you
Sure.
are in a magical tower of Hephaestus, a temple you have once visited, being a thing, an object to truly fear, as you guys fled before any magical cool shit could be found.
I'll regret that. I'll always regret it. I'll never forgive my friend Runt for taking me away from the secret.
Fair. And based. Anything else?
I wish I could die.
Okay. Yugu, our lizard man with the plan, who's rightfully afraid. What's Yugu feeling? What's he thinking?
Man, I wish we just left. This is terrible. Something's out here to get us. I can feel it. There's evil around here. I really wish we just left. I'm sure someone here is gonna die. Probably not me, but someone.
Meager. You know, you went through hell and high water with these guys, almost bleeding out, being shot by a giant gun rat, and then you just fucking trounced another spellcaster, basically on your own. What's going through Meager's mind as he steps into a magical tower of once the greatest wizard of the world?
You're muted.
Oof.
Thank you. Well, first off, still kind of hurt that Yugu's already above me.
In the social hierarchy.
Yeah, which was kind of a shock to him. And now is again like in his head. But that means he's not paying attention that much. He's in his head, but that means like it's only in his head.
Okay.
Fuming hatred for you.
Yeah,
You're just staring at the back
no,
of
not
Yugu,
hatred.
just like
It's more like
envy.
the inferiority complex is starting to eat into the foreground.
Okay. You're just hyper focusing on your own internal complaints. You don't give a shit about this fucking wizard. Real wizards live, and baby, you're alive. Runt, a little bit behind Nav, who's leading the party. What's going through your mind as you eyeball the walls around you?
He's kind of riding a little bit of a confidence high with having basically effectively slain Grug 2.0 without any casualties, hardly a scratch on anyone. Hardly a scratch on anyone important, and at the very least, no one died this time, whereas they had to be saved the first time. So he feels like it was a fight, but it was a fight that they won pretty handedly. And now that they have a huge opportunity to further their team's specific goals, which is to find out more about the Foul Ones and about the Ulathayan Temple stuff. So he's feeling pretty like we're about to make like huge progress because we just got the lady with the potions. That's super good for everyone on all the task force. And now we're about to complete some pretty major objectives for our goals. So he's confident, he's satisfied, and he's being a little less careful than he normally is because of that.
We're
I
gonna
see.
die.
I'm sorry, Temerbot is on point today, guys. If you guys are watching the stream, which I assume you are since you can hear my voice, man, look at the chat. And understood, Runt. That confidence high. You know, doesn't pride always come before the fall? Hey, Nav. The character
Man.
truly trapped in his own mind. How's it going? You think you're...
This place is pussy shit compared to the
Right?
last fucking Hephaestus bullshit we dealt with. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're still using lightning, but like it affects flying things. Like, what the fuck is the point in that?
Yeah. Like, man, fuck, you had to go through, like, a creepy skeletal army and, like, a dark, spooky forest to get to that previous shit. Now you're over here, like, dick in hand, and, like, your team is just cowering behind you. What's going on, man? Are you just ready? Are you just ready to go?
I'm just fucking ready to go. Like,
Okay.
like we were, a little cautious at first, because like lightning and Hephaestus, like we've dealt with this before, but then nothing.
Where does Nav expect traps to be located? You think it's always going to be at the very front, or is it always going to be like deeper in?
I'm trying to think of all the traps we've actually encountered.
Almost none of them were at the very beginning.
Yeah, there were the ground ones, like with the marked stones.
Yeah.
There was
I think middle. I think we've had more that have wound up being in the middle, so not at the beginning or the end.
Well, a good trap always sucks you in before you can truly escape, right? And as you guys clamber up to the tower, we're going to take a short little break, because I need to get some water. And then we
Before the bullshit happens.
Before the bullshit. And we will continue exploring this Tower of Hephaestus. We'll be right back. We're back, everybody. Welcome back. You clamber up this tower, Nav, and after about 60 feet, the spiral staircase evens out and leads you down a hallway, Universal Down, also known as Universal South or Galactic South. I'm not sure how that one works.
Galactic South.
Indeed.
Always galactic.
Galactic South. It
just
is
a moment
rather... Yeah?
when we get to the landing. Just a moment, everyone. This place, I still feel like we should leave, but I can make people stronger, and it lasts a long time. I intend to give it to Nav. He is up front. It is the aid spell, if any of you know it. Who else would like to be stronger?
I mean, if it's for people who are on the front lines, normally I'll sit in the back, but considering we're in enclosed spaces, I wouldn't mind taking it.
Okay, so Lunt and Nav, Mr. Kushim, Mr. Marvel, would you like to be stronger?
I think I can do without for now.
Okay, too. Thank you. Does it cure rock hangovers?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kushim. It'll just make you take a couple more hits. I will
It's okay.
cast aid. Let me put it in the chat. At 3rd level on myself, Nav, and Lunt. So you get 10 max hit points.
10.
I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Oh! Very
Oh,
nice.
shit. 3rd level. Please add that to your sheets. This does your hit point maximum, not just... It's not temp health, so,
Yep,
you know.
can be healed.
Indeed. Rather good, rather dank, some might say. And Kushim, through squinted eyes as Yugu casts his spell, you see on the archway leading down this hallway that's maybe, 60 feet long, there are words you can read. To everybody else, they don't even notice them, but you have comprehend languages in your eyeballs, correct?
I can love words.
There is
Word.
a 2-sentence of greeting, I suppose. And these words translate to, "Fear not, you who enters. I am a kind host."
The words say, "Fear not, you who enters. I am a kind host."
What words?
That's good. Those
I
words
don't
over
believe
there.
Nav
I don't
shakes his
believe
head.
And
Who's Yuhu?
No.
Yuhu, do you have a brother named Yuhu?
Not that I know of. Maybe a long forgotten. They left abandoned the family.
Maybe there's a drink that called that something?
Oh, the
Keep your
Yuhu?
eyes open. It may be something that's watching us.
Well,
Nothing on the 2nd floor
this hallway.
beside the words.
You don't see words. Only our boy, Kushim, sees them. You just see this hallway that clearly ends 60 feet down and probably forks or splits like a T-junction.
Well, hallways are meant to be walked.
You have a 10-foot pole in your hand, Nav.
Yeah. I don't think Nav is gonna big brain this. He's gonna galaxy brain this. And hopefully everybody knows not to touch the walls. We have enough experience with walls. And Hephaestus is a sneaky bitch. So the floor is too obvious. So he's gonna run the pole along the ceiling.
Yeah. I assume you walk forward and start doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk past the threshold, and then all of you hear a noise echoing down below you. The familiar-ish noise of two heavy wooden doors slamming shut.
Nav is immediately, in anger, gonna throw the pole on the ground. And like, you know the walk, like the circle pace that people do, and he's like gesticulating with his arms like he's just causing up a fucking storm, but nothing's coming out because he can't talk. That's what's happening.
Oh, I thought you could say
Eldritch
2 words.
blasting.
You can say,
You can scream and you
fucking
can
no. Fuck. No.
Okay.
No!
Eldritch blast all over and over and over again. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Told you guys we should not be in here.
Can I investigate?
If Yuku says that, Nav is gonna turn around and hold his hand out in his Eldritch blast position.
He looks like he's about to Darth Vader grip you.
5.
He holds your metal sausage fingers there, Nav.
having
Cold to the
seen
touch.
having seen Nav step forward and hearing the click, can I search the ground for any traps?
Yeah, sure.
With the 10-foot pole that has now been thrown.
Yeah, you grab your pole. And then you
Okay.
pick up the 10-foot pole, and, you know.
My pole, dude.
Got him, I guess. Yeah, you can investigate.
Alright. I am investigating.
You see no trigger or mechanism. But then again, you are in the, you know, Lich Wizard of Transmutations tower. So,
Yeah.
chances are it's magical, right?
Meager.
Yeah.
That's
probably
Meager. You see
Yeah.
any magic? Any magic?
I can detect magic. I can cast it.
Yes.
Okay. Detect magic.
Alright. Are you hard casting it, or are you doing the ritual?
Hard casting.
Alright, you.
This is a symbol for hard casting.
This.
Isn't that the Doctor Strange symbol? Where he,
Yeah.
like, is the eye? Yeah.
Okay, well. Marvel should have. Wait, isn't your name Fuck off! Are you kidding me? Is this some Doctor Strange bullshit?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Got him!
Alright, Meager dies this day, boys. we gotta move deeper
Hey,
into
more
this fucking
experience.
trap house.
We need Trivedium
Oh my
for
God.
2 months.
There.
Dab on
Dab.
himself, baby.
Fuck you. Fuck you, John. You... Unbelievable. Wow. I got fucking played like a fucking fiddle. Okay.
Need a moment to.
Yeah, I need
So,
a moment.
well,
Okay, you want me to
You-
post it, right?
Yeah, I
well,
want you to
Meeker is
post it.
Doctor Stranging it up.
Yeah.
Nav is gonna run back down to the first floor to see
Okay.
if it was the entrance doors that were slammed
Yeah,
shut.
it's the entrance doors, and you also
Okay, he's
see...
gonna shoulder tackle the entrance doors.
You probably would notice first that there seems to be a lightning grid in front of it, but if you wish to tackle it anyway, you can. Let me just grab some d6s.
Also, it opens inwards, so
It does.
How many, like, is the lightning grid, like, as soon as you step off the landing, or is there time?
Yeah, there's time. There's a 30-foot hallway between you and the double doors. Of course there's time. It's just enough time to, you know, run and do an action, such as try to open the doors. Unless you're a hobbit.
Well,
Well, I have one.
hobbits are fast.
Oh, this one is.
Balls. Okay. I'm gonna roll for it. 1 through 10, he doesn't stop in time to not get hit by lightning bolts. 11 through 20, he like skids to a stop as soon as he notices them.
I'm just gonna pre-roll your damage here.
Cool.
Oh, good for you all.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Absolutely.
Good thing he got aided. Smile.
Alright, you only suffer half. 6, 3, so 9, 11, 14, 15, 16, so you suffer 8 lightning damage. As you pointlessly ram into the doors, since they open inward and they are structures. And you just bounce off with a sickening crack of lightning.
There goes that aid.
Your helmet
I still have 2
indicates
points.
that you were hit by a evocation spell.
Evocation spell detected.
Okay, Cortana.
It's like the HVEs. Fuck! It's the Half-Life suit.
Yeah. The Heb. Or the Hev.
Nav is gonna like,
And
and then he's gonna turn around and go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Do I have any scorch marks or anything from the lightning, or did the suit?
Nah, you're fine. It was just hit points, baby.
Well,
We heard a zap. Are you okay, Nav?
Now doesn't say anything.
I think it's time to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Wait, Eldritch Blast, just one. Fuck.
Okay. So let's talk about marching order. Who is going in front as you guys enter Hephaestus's trap house?
Nav is first. I will be
Followed by
second.
Runt, followed by the casters.
Yeah.
I can be third.
Okay.
Actually, would rather be in the middle, I think.
Oh, okay.
So Kushim wants to take up the rear?
Yeah, I can go last.
Sorry,
Okay,
Miga.
perfect.
I want to be in the middle.
The guy who can see
Ah.
when riding happens is in the very back. Perfect.
Oh, shoot.
You guys begin
Ron, do
marching
you want to
forward.
switch with me?
Sure, I'll switch with you. From
I
middle
was
to
gonna
last.
say, Runt, do you want to switch?
Oh, I can. Yeah, I guess I can be in the back, in the way back. I mean, I won't be able to.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to run away so you don't get hit by an AoE spell, you just run straight back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. True.
You guys go through this hallway. It is 60 feet long, and then indeed does T-junction. There is a left and a right before you. Universal left and universal right, we'll call it. And Nav, who is leading, has ultimate dark vision, since he is a warlock. Looks right, sees a room, of course. A room without a door, even. Another one of those archways that looks suspicious. And then to your left, there is another room. You are in the middle of this junction. Each end goes 60 feet. Or no matter which way you go to either one of these rooms, you will travel 60 feet.
Right. And the left one is the same, no door, suspicious archway.
The left way is a door.
Okay.
There
Okay.
is a set of double doors there.
So is Kushim right behind me?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like
Kushin,
Point in both
Yugu,
directions.
Meager, and then Ron.
run.
The door cannot be opened. Is it a part of the wall? The door is a
say
part
right.
of the wall no matter what.
There's two.
John, can you speak up, man? Your mic's not picking you up all the time.
There's two. It's making it real, guys. This is better. Okay.
Yeah, that's way better.
Cocaine
Hey, guys,
Kushim.
you said there's 2 ways we can go.
Left or right, boys? To the
Mm,
doors or
doors
to
or
the
right?
hallway?
Okay, nobody's saying anything, so I'm going
Any
right.
writing? Any,
Wait,
Okay.
go right.
You want to
Okay.
go right or universal right? Because positional right is
Universal
my
right.
left.
Universal right. To the one without the doorway.
Okay. To the one with the doorway or without?
Without.
Without.
Without, I
Okay.
believe it's-
That is positional right. You go. I'm sorry. I love this though. This is the greatest meme that I have right now. I'm gonna write it all the way through. You go right. Head to the room without an archway. The team all behind, in this happy chain of, snake we're playing right now. Okay. You come to an archway, and I assume you stop.
Yes.
So that our boy Kushim can read this. And it indeed has invisible words upon it. That John will type as he says so that he can truly come back and remember them. So you guys, part of the problem of having an old dungeon and losing the initial file for it, but not the map, is you lose all the dialogue, and you have to kind of wing it. Good old Hephaestus Towers. You will read Kushim. Okay. This archway says to you, Kushim, I am a kind host, and so allow you entry.
That is a horrible idea, and you're not going to change.
Okay. Okay. He says he's a kind host and he allows us entry.
As you look onward, Nav, with your superior dark vision, you will see a pedestal with an object on it. These pedestals, Eric. Don't you love them? Don't you need more of them in your life? What's up with this guy and pedestals?
I would bitch, but we came in here willingly, so I can't bitch.
Fair enough.
Bill is very simple. He has a very old way of thinking. Fine.
I'm gonna tell Kushim to hold off. Well, not tell. Just and
It's
I'm gonna walk up to the pedestal.
You walk up to it. There is a box made out of wood. There's a fancy little crest on it that looks to be 2 double doors engraved on the top.
Wait, let me check for magical traps. I still have detect magic on.
You detect no magic on the box itself. Everything else is super magical, though. You're in a tower
is
of
not
magic.
Well, mainly it's for the type of magic that I see. Any evocation
Okay, cool.
that's
I'll tell you if
separated
there's
from,
any lightning bolts
enchantments.
coming at you.
exactly. It's pretty much what it's meant.
Okay. Detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be cognizant of that, boys.
No lock or anything?
Nope.
I'm gonna flip it open.
You flip it open. There inside is a key. It looks to be one of those old skeleton keys. So, not like, oh, I can open any lock, but, super elongated, super old-timey that you could lock or open a door with.
And we're gonna pick it up.
At the very end of it, there is a marking, which you are unfamiliar with, but as you show it to Kushim, He can translate this as an ancient number 1.
It's an ancient number 1.
I am number 1.
Because right now, they really want.
Are we just playing Legend of Zelda?
Potentially.
Okay. I
Isn't
thought
that an Ugarest game? Isn't that something that Ugarest made?
It's an ancient
Racist,
game
racist.
before the city-states.
Was there a doorway in that room, or was it just the box?
Say that again?
Was there a doorway in that room, or was it just the box?
It was just the box on the pedestal. This room is a 30-foot cube in all dimensions. So rather big ceiling that you guys see above you. Spookily tall.
When we turn around to that other set of doors, does there look... we see any of those sort of crystals that we saw elsewhere? Or what's around those doors?
You would have to go up to them. You can't even see them right now, Kushim. You're in complete darkness, except for our boy's light loot. Yeah, blame the political team. They stole all the goggles of night.
We had goggles of night.
Yep, they took them both.
It's like, everyone.
Okay,
Do you head that way?
wait until we head over.
Yeah.
Cool. At this point, I'm going to say at least a minute has passed. So, Mr. Meager, be aware of that. You guys head over that way. It is now 120 feet you need to pass. So, 20 more seconds go by or so. And you make it to the doors, which have a fucking lock on them. A big, silly, over-the-top, just padlock. Or not padlock, because then you have to put in, a key code. An exterior lock, which you can unlock this door with. Which you apparently have the key to, Mr. Nav.
You just see his shoulders go up and down in a sigh.
any evocation magics?
Nope. None so far.
Alright. I'll keep quiet then.
Because Nav is already over it. And then he'll just unlock it
You unlock it.
and open the door.
As you unlock it and open the door, a terrible musk of air slaps you in the face. You all smell something deeper within. Rotting. Undoubtedly meat. As you unlock it and pull, or try to pull the key out, you find that not just the key, but the lock itself dematerializes. It hyper rusts until it just becomes particles in your hand, leaving you with a tetanus warning? A terrible... just a big clump of rust in your hand, Nav, which you can just pulverize. It's super gross. The room before you is one of those 30 foot in all dimensions cubes. And as you stick your head in, you can see another hallway to your right. Positional right. So, galactic south.
Nav is gonna summon his pickaxe and take a step in.
You take a step in.
Is there anything like any indicator of where the smell's coming from?
No. I mean, you're in a windless room, right? It's
Right.
just present.
But I meant there wasn't like a pile of meat or nothing like that. It's just a 30 by 30 room.
Yep.
By 30.
Would-
Okay, well, go to the
You
next
see
door
that
then.
hallway, or, the other hallway that leads deeper in. Yes, Kushim, you were making noise?
I'm a good smeller. Do I get any extra information about it?
Ooh. Yes. Give me an archaeologist check. You've been in ruins before.
Ooh.
Hey.
You're an archaeologist. An 11 is more than enough to smell what is putrefied and mummified remains. You are in a windless, vacuumed room, and this is the smell of ancient death.
Dealing with a mummy of ancient death. Nothing on the ceiling?
Not here, no.
Direction? No direction?
It's omnipresent.
Okay, thanks.
In the entire room.
Guys, can we just hurry? We're stuck. Let's get out. Can we just keep
Can
going?
we leave? Can we just fucking leave? I want to go home.
Nav is gonna look at Yugu and do like the after you motion.
Well,
And then he's just gonna nod. And
Oh my
continue on.
god, fucking put in your place immediately. Nav walks forward. Kushim, as you go to this preparation room, I suppose. There's no furniture or anything, but there's like nothing else. You, on this other hallway, now to your right, or positional forward, you will see another archway that has magical invisible letters that says, "But I am a curious host and wish to know you."
A curious host and wishes to know us. Probably just like secrets. Like secrets.
There is a 30-foot hallway before you. Nav, you have superior dark vision, so I should just start fucking telling you everything.
Haha!
Discovery team.
Outside of their vision radius, but what you can clearly see is a statue staring you all down. They don't see it. You do see it. And it seems to, well, be part of the furthest point of the wall from you. So, although this hallway is 30 feet, this is like in the very back of a room.
Right.
Clearly waiting.
Everybody just watches as Nav goes to the nearest wall and starts to lightly bang his head against it.
You do so. A bolt of oblivion!
Ren immediately gasps in horror, seeing you touch a wall, and is just shocked, unable to stop you.
Wait,
Your
what's
hand
happening?
reaches out for him. Like, you look around. There's no lightning bolts. You wait a moment. Nav doesn't turn into particle effects like the rust lock. Now what?
Nev, I need you to stop.
He does the next one a little harder and then steps away.
You headbutt the
Come
wall
on.
and then look forward.
I'm gonna like gesture my pickaxe and then at everybody else. Then I'm gonna start walking.
Before you go, you didn't feel any magical effects on you, did you? I don't have to spell anything? Okay, good.
Nav walks forward into this room.
Follow.
Yeah, follow.
You follow. All 5 of you enter this trapezoid-like room. So, you know, it starts out small and then widens out, kind of like a cone might do. A cone of cold, one
Don't
would
like
say.
that.
You all now can see the statue in the dim light that the light spell produces off of this loot. And as the light spell glistens against the statue, its eyes begin to turn into a very bright shade of purple. Kushim, to your
Yeah,
right
but you know what that means.
is a
Yep.
archway, but it is bricked over as though someone had sealed a door. But still, there is writing upon it. And it, let me write this out so that I will just have. And kind of conversationally, the invisible text will appear in your mind's eye, Kushim. And it says, "And I am sure you know the best way to get to know someone." And after the eyes of purple turn into a lighter shade of blue, and then a turquoise, and then finally a white, around 30 seconds will go by for this all to take effect. And then the room will illuminate with this pale white light. A marking within the center of this room will become very visible. Blinding light, one might say, will just make all of you blink, and even Nav, your eyes will try to like auto adjust to the light level so that you can continue to see. And as the light fades, a strange hissing sound will become apparent, and so will the scent that you have been smelling, the source materializing before you, wafting in a stank of ozone and rotted meat, and all of you will see it. This 12.5-foot tall, massive creature made out of flesh and bone, with a weird humanoid, vaguely face that is just like part scorpion. It will have a tail that just splits at its rear to form two separate scorpion stingers made out of what appears to be bone and sinew of human carcasses. And there will be just this fleshy body made out of the corpses of who knows how many individuals. And with that, I know it's a little bit early, but this fight may last longer than 15 minutes.
Right.
And we also have the rest of this dungeon to explore even after that. So why don't we cliffhanger it here? Meet back on the 30th, because I will be gone the week of the 20th. And when we see you guys next time, we'll throw down with a spooky, scary
battle map
monster.
next time.
Potentially. Potentially a battle map.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Hooray for side quests!
Is this a side quest? Who knows? Let's bust out some fucking EDM music, since you guys are definitely going to miss the Tyrant on Ice special.
Damn, I had a VIP ticket too.
You sure did.
Could have sold it.
Indeed. Well,
Or give it
guys,
to my mom.
Actually, you could.
you should have brought your mom here. That'd be sick, right? You'd have a 6-member
Yeah,
to tank.
yeah.
Yeah,
Throw healing potions at
totally
people.
Tank.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have got healing potions before she left.
We did.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
We
You did.
got-
Oh, okay.
We have
okay.
like 5 regular healing potions and 1 greater.
Okay.
But
Also
good.
a chest of gold. Where are you guys keeping your gold?
I talked about this last session. We definitely should split that up because it's getting heavy.
Well, we'll figure that all out next time we meet, as your chest of gold is just being carried now between Yugu and Meager. In canon, that's what it is now. Your 2 weakest members are just carrying a chest of gold between them.
All new members must be hazed by carrying the treasure.
Perfect. Well, guys, anything you want to say? Anything?
Well, actually, if you don't mind, Could we have exchanged that chest of gold for like lighter, more valuable things, like 50 gold for, yeah,
Or like
500 gold for.
diamonds,
Yeah, exactly, right. For valuable gems.
That is something you guys should have thought about before leaving Sanctuary. We are not retroactively doing that. Because that's a hassle on to itself. And experience worthy in some cases.
Also, the answer's no.
Yes, also the answer is no.
Why not?
So we're going back to Sanctuary anyway, so we can do it then. Haha.
Yeah, sure, you'll make it out
John?
of it.
Oh, that was me.
What? Alright,
No,
guys.
You froze because my connection fucking shit itself.
Well, that's also not my problem. Guys, we're gonna end it here. Call it for tonight, and see you in 2 weeks' time. On Saturday, we have the political team, where we will be missing not just Brood, but Julia as well, because they both are having birthday parties, I'm told.
Wow.
Which is, you know, super
Merry Christmas.
suspicious. Both using the same excuse. I don't buy it for a second. Guys, we'll
It's
see you
probably the same
around.
birthday.
Hopefully. Wow, peace out, everybody. Don't die.
Bye.
Hey there.